Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Jaguar F-Type on a 69 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through just a few of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside you can see that it's a coupe vehicle with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot space of the car first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see that we've got the reversing sensors, those central tailpipes. This car's also got a reversing camera as well, which I'll show you when we run through the controls. And given the nature of the vehicle, a really decent amount of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then we'll hop in and, as I mentioned, run through just a few controls. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, firstly you can see the alloy wheels are all in pristine condition, as is the bodywork the whole way around the car. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer. We have the rev counter on the right-hand side. In the centre, the fuel gauge, the coolant temperature gauge, the total miles of the car, which are 11,726. It'll also show you what gear this vehicle is in. We're in an automatic, so of course park is the gear we're in at the moment. And the very top of that section is a digital readout for the speedometer. If we back out to the steering wheel next, we have the minus and plus pedal, so that you can change up and down a gear manually should you wish to. We have phone and stereo controls. We can change the information that's displayed in the main trip computer section using buttons on here as well. And you've got a heated steering wheel, cruise control and speed limiter. Over into the center, you'll find the main touchscreen for the car, which includes satellite navigation. Really nice, clear color display. It's a very, very easy system to use. I mentioned that this car has got a full color reversing camera. You can see that in action just there. It also has guidelines that show you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image that's being shown on the screen as well. Down the bottom here, you can access your satellite navigation. You can pair your phone. We can access our media menu. So you've got your radio, of course. This vehicle's got DAB, FM and AM radio, as you can see. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so as well. You can stream it wirelessly, for example, once you paired up your phone via Bluetooth audio. And we have on here our climate control menu. So you can determine the direction the air is being distributed in. You can turn the system on and off from on here as well, but we do have physical controls for that directly beneath the screen. So this is dual zone climate control, meaning you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed from here as well. These dials also double up as where you will control your heated seat and your air-conditioned seat, for want of a better turn of phrase, but your cooled seat. So just push that in and you can adjust it in either way, and the same obviously for the driver's seat just there as well. When you're happy with all your air conditioning settings, you can turn it on and off from here, so it's on when that light shows. Or hit auto. The car will now take full control to maintain these temperatures for you, and you can manually override that whenever you wish to. You can see auto has now gone off. We have a 12-volt charging socket, the start and stop button for the engine, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, your volume for the stereo. You can change the driving setup of the car here depending on weather conditions. For example, if you're going to take the car on the track, you can do, and you'll notice this is turned on, which I'll come back to in a moment. You can turn that back off, and obviously you can put it in ice or snow mode as well. So just here you can turn off your traction control. This button will make the exhaust louder. I'm going to come back to that last of all. We can turn off our stop and start. We can raise and lower the rear spoiler as well. If I open up the driver's side window, which I've just done, and press this button, you'd probably be a bit hard to tell on video based on what I've just done, but it will make the exhaust louder. You'll get the kind of pops and bangs as well. The last thing I wanted to mention is the roof on this car. So we have a sunblind that you can open up manually, and as you can see, although this is a fixed section of glass, it lets in a lot of extra light to the cabin area, and this is a feature that's fairly rare on an F-Type. It's not something you'll find too often. Last thing I wanted to run through is the paperwork we hold for the car. So you can see the V5 registration document. The key you're looking at there is the spare key, so there are 2 keys in total. And this is a printout of all the service work carried out at Jaguar. So you can see the pre-delivery inspection just there in 2019, then a service in 2020, 21, 22 and 24, all done by Jaguar themselves. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.